You never sent me that link, huh?
We live. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you better start looking at the show. I add that to your bloopers and blunders. Oh yeah.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes. Look at it.
Got him! Got him! Well, this is Hood Talk, and welcome. This is Mr. Know It All, and I'm here with Miss Bella,
Hello, everyone.
and we are on point today. Um, Got some folks all excited. Happy birthday, Miss Ebony. You see you running across the bottom. Look at you. You don't even know how to
Happy birthday, Ebony.
You didn't even know I was gonna put you on blast like that. Went on, I already had your birthday ready. She that first one, she excited. She probably over there sipping on some wine. Kids, shut up. Shut up. I'm on that
Ebony said, get off her. It's birthday behavior.
that's why I said it's a Tuesday. Petty Tuesday. We're gonna get into it. You welcome. We got you. All right, Miss Bella. It's time for you to let us know what's going on, like all the way around.
Yes, well, hey everybody, welcome to Petty Tuesday with Mr. Know It All Petty. But hey, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube, Mr. Know It All on Facebook, and if you want to send us some love, do what you do. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing.
Don't toss a thing if you ain't got that swing.
Hmm.
What do
But let's get on this subject. The subject tonight is your credit score good enough to get the man or woman you want? Hmm. So our credit score is gonna help us get the man or woman we
I
want.
had I had to do it so they can see me spraying my spray. Cause it's finna get petty. Oh,
Thank you. Hmm.
it's finna get petty. All right now.
So, is your credit score good enough to get the man or woman you want? I don't know if that's the case.
Mm.
Does the credit score put you in a different income bracket or what? What you telling us here?
Um. See, I had to break stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Because
Do
I
that.
know how y'all. If I don't break it down, y'all be acting like I'm. I don't know what I'm talking about and all that old type of shit. Dude. So okay, first thing we got to get to is what kind of man do women want anyway?
Hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? What kind of man is they looking for? Then you just have to think, so why is this man talking about credit score? Okay. Bam. Credit score. Read that one now for me.
Okay, a credit score is a number between 300 and 850 that depicts a consumer's credit worthiness. The higher the score, the better a borrower looks to potentials.
Mm. So when I be talking about credit score. Oh. I don't want to get too. I don't want to get too fast because, like, if you say stuff like that, you got to break it down in little bitty. Uh,
Okay, in layman's term.
now,
In simple terms, your credit score is a three-digit number given after a statistical analysis of your financial history. It's basically a measure of how likely what?
well, I mean, how likely you might be, approved and all that good stuff for better, furniture or more expensive stuff and all that kind of stuff. So, really, I wanted to get into the definition because if I don't get into the definition of credit score, then the ladies won't know what I'm talking about. See, what I be talking about is, how we always run out there and say, "Oh, I'm deserving of a good man," and all this type of stuff. And then I think about it all the time, and I be like, do you qualify? It's
Mm,
just like going to the bank trying to get a $10,000 loan, and they look at you and say, "Man, you won't even pay your light bill."
mm,
Your lights got cut out 4 times this year. You talking about you you talking about you had to get 4 extensions this year. You talking about uh 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 wanting a loan for 10,000 for a house. We got to get you just concentrate on light bill first.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying about the credit score, I had to break that thing down for it first is, you got to wonder, um what are you looking for, and are you actually putting in the work to get a better credit score or make yourself better for what are you looking for? Just like when somebody say, "Oh, I want to be in this kind of house, this and that," they know they got to do some work to build themselves up to be able to afford the credit to get that big 3-car garage house. Or you know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? You just don't know. You just gonna wake up and I'm working here and I'm just gonna go out and buy me a 3-car garage house. We know this, right? So a lot of people look at men and they look at men and I always say, because women feel like they get hollered at a lot and all that. What kind of house you feel like the men that's hollering at you where they stay? Do they stay with their mama? What kind of men are you really attracting towards you? Because how you dress, how you act, how you walk, how you talk is what men, the type of men that's running chasing after you.
Mm.
So when I say credit score, you got to build yourself up to really get the kind of man that you feel like you want and deserve. And a lot of people feel like I deserve this and they don't put in work for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I can understand a lot of times when you be in a financial situation, you can settle for anything, without thinking.
And that's what I'm saying. People act like, okay, because I get a lot of dudes hollering at me, but what quality they are. If
Yeah.
every dude if every dude will holler at you got a record or just got out of jail, I'm just saying. I mean, don't kill the messenger. You feel what I'm saying? Cause this hood talk. Cause a lot of my boys have been here and there, and I don't knock it down, but we was in a different mentality and a different life that a lot of my boys live now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what we was then is not what we is or worth now. And um able to get a man with means, a man with with got a good head on his shoulder and all that, or are you attracting dudes that you really don't even want to take to your mama? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I mean about the credit card. And then are you, and then I'm gonna get into that. And are you building yourself up to be what you want. Okay.
Well, of course, at some point in life, we all go down a path. And it doesn't always be the path that our mindsets say that, we should go. So if we made bad financial decisions in our early stage, later in life, if you're trying to build yourself up, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. But I do agree with you because if you have yourself secure financially where you're not going into something depending on someone else, you can actually be a better asset to the person that you decide to be with. But if you're going in there and you're being so reliable on what they have, not what you can offer to, and not just saying money because you can have credit and no money and you can get anything you want, you know? So yeah, it makes a difference. We
Now,
we don't think about it that way.
yeah, let's catch up on these comments. See, I want people to, to catch up, to know exactly what I mean.
Okay, shout out to Miss Kimberly Belial for Voluptuosity's t-shirts and apparel.
You
She
can get
make Mr. Know-it-all's t-shirts, pillowcases, things like that. To place the order, you see her number in the
Cause
comment.
damn, she put a number on the screen. Okay, now
That's Miss Belial
folks
number. You
folks
can
don't
reach
want to
out
go
to
through our, websites and all that. They be like, "Give me your number. Let me holler at you, player." This
her.
hood talk. You got to give us a number. You actually got to text us back. I mean, I'm just saying.
Mm.
What's up, Latasha in his
Hey,
hair?
Tasha.
And what's up, Miss Chelsea? It's
Hi,
all love and
Chelsea.
everything. It's all love. What's up, Rhonda in his house? She looking cool.
Hello,
Them
hello,
shades.
hello.
Oh, Rhonda looking cool in this thing. Like she just came from Las Vegas or something. Oh, okay. What up, Brian? Brian say he's sipping on a little wine. This is easy. I just want to, sit back, just like this here, ready to get it started, man. Because we talking about these credit scores, man. We talking about these credit scores. And I just want ladies to know, is your credit score good enough to get the man that you want? What you think? What you think? What you think? What you
I've,
think?
I've answered it.
See, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? See, see, I was prepared tonight.
Uh-oh.
I was prepared tonight because you know what I'm saying? This she
Because you got your petty look on. I see it all on your face.
said, don't be sleek hating. Slick hating. I ain't hating, I
You
ain't
said,
hating.
you said you look cool.
But he looking cool on that thing. I said, look how nice came from. She been shaking them dice, hitting them. Okay, I'm just saying.
He said you look rich.
Right. Look like looking like Floyd Mayweather. Okay, my bad. Okay, since we got it and that, I guess we'll have to. Okay, so is we pass what the credit score is? We got it understood because people just joining in, and I want you to break it down. What you got from me? Break it down the credit score and all that.
Well,
Just
I
kind of
mean, what I've gotten from you, you told us what the credit score was, what it consists of.
hmm
And the whole fact of the matter is, you're saying that if we get our credit score good, we don't have to settle for too much less than what we feel we're worth.
right.
You get out there, you meet these people, and they don't have any credit. They don't have nowhere to live. They can't even get anywhere because their credit isn't good enough. But you're wondering, is this somebody I need to be with?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
need to
unless
build.
you're trying to help them build something.
You talking about building a life with somebody that don't even got their own house.
Yeah.
They ain't even got their car. They walking. You see them walking to the store. Hey, baby. You like, hey, I want to be a good man. Really? Really? I mean,
Well, that be a lot of our downfalls. Sometimes we judge from the outer appearance, We all been there. You've been there too. You've seen somebody you like double take,
Yeah,
but
and
I
I'm
know you're not saying just because you see that they're nice or attractive, you're not saying, oh, I want that to be my boo. You just have your outer attraction beginning. But if
right.
you're really
Men,
considering,
men be totally different on that. You know what I'm saying? Like we be like, no, that thing. Oh, can I have it for a night, maybe a weekend? But you know what? You know what grown men realize? They realize some type of women come with certain type of problems. So sometimes men just want to borrow. They'll be like, we're gonna give them back. Hold on, let me do it.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
We're gonna give them back to the streets. We're gonna give them back to the streets. We just want it for a weekend for what's the name. I'm just saying. Oh,
Brian said, is my credit score good enough to land my lady? It wasn't, but it's cool now.
there it is.
So
There-
that's what I said. Sometimes your credit score may not be where you need it to be, but if you're getting in something where you know that this person is confident, strong enough to know where they're going, being reliable, they're trustworthy, you can count on this person, and you know that when they say something, they mean it. A man of their word. These are traits of high quality of men that you can actually build something with.
Right. When they
You
say
don't need no strong woman because typically men they recall to women that have that strong, outgoing, too confident. Men that are confident without being arrogant. Those are good men. They'll treat a woman pretty good.
and I'm gonna
They
tell
don't
you
threaten.
and I'm gonna tell you another thing why I'm thinking about it. Like men, I think we the same way. Like say a man with means or he feel like he a on timely person and all that type of stuff. He looking for an on timely woman or somebody that's just as dependable as he is. You
Right,
feel what I'm saying?
right.
So a lot of ladies would be laid, lie, and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, don't do that, procrastinate, and do this and do that." And then they were looking for somebody the opposite of them, which
Hmm.
opposite attracts under certain things, but certain things got to be mutual. Like a man don't want to be sitting outside a woman's house and waiting on her for 30 minutes to come out the house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Hmm.
both be somewhere 20 minutes ago. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I mean, like people got to realize, uh, you got to kind of be what you want in a way. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know, a lot of people say, just like you got some people because they say opposite attract. So you got some people that can deal with somebody who drink, and you got some people that don't want nobody that even touch them because they done had bad experiences. They done seen people fight and all this because of that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So we all got to realize like we got to stop taking a one relationship all look at things because see I think sometimes people go in one relationship okay this how I want a relationship to be and you think because you go over here to this person my relationship gonna be like it was over here and this is not and sometimes people try to pull parts of one relationship into another relationship and these two different
carrying that baggage.
characters that you trying to stuff in a dude that's not that type of dude. Like say a
Hmm.
dude that never really go fishing and you try to push fishing on him. I mean, like I don't like fishing, I don't like mosquitoes, I don't like worms, I don't like you know what I'm saying? And you might have to go fishing with you and your homegirl who you been going fishing with or whatever because he don't do that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just like a man, like I always say just like this here. If a man like football or if he like a certain sport or this and that, there's no reason that you can't support him. Like, okay, you want to maybe you want to just do some cooking for the game, or you like to cook, so you might want to cook for the game or this and that, but you don't really actually like the sport. You just like the family and everybody coming over and stuff like that. There. But I don't want nobody faking and shaking. And I'm going to a game and it's $300 a ticket, and you just going because you don't want me to go without you. You understand what I'm saying? You sitting there don't know what going on, like
What
bored.
is that thing they throwing in the air again?
Yeah, man, you don't like nothing about it, but you just there. And I think that's how we get caught up in stuff that we want to be included in stuff we don't even like.
but
Like,
but listen, no, I can't agree with you all the way on that. Because there are some things that maybe you're with somebody that you don't like the same thing as they like,
but you,
but they want your company.
yeah,
So ain't nothing wrong with you stepping in and just being there for that part.
right. I
But
understand.
I can understand you saying wasting $300 and I don't know nothing about what a football is. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Don't
different.
even, we don't even like being there complaining the whole time. I don't
Uh-huh.
man. Oh, okay, you know. So
Yeah, I get your point.
yeah, I just feel like some people it's like it's more of the show, because like I wouldn't want to just go to a fashion show with a woman just because I know she into fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, but just say for instance, what if you were going with a woman and she's into fashion because she's presenting her fashion? That's called support. You
Yeah,
probably go to
but
support in that
you gonna
instance.
you gonna take me twice a year or something. You ain't gonna be taking me to watch fashion every week like this. What I do now? That's what you do.
Right. I mean, no, I'm just saying like a special
Here's what
event
you can
or
do for me. When you get home, you can model for me. You can go back and forth. Oh, okay,
something.
okay. Walk it, girl. I'm
Let
just
me see you walk. Oh, okay. Ebony said that person may have potential.
saying. Okay. Get yourself. It might be a potential jail sentence or something too. Or you might get potential ass whoop. Okay, my bad.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Brian said, now if you trying to get with somebody to buy some stuff with, houses, cars, and all of that, that's the only time the credit score is even brought up. I mean, but a lot of people get in these relationships and people move in together. You need to know and understand this person's spending habit. Some people go and when they get paid, they'll go and spend their entire check on having fun. Do you
Or
know
on the
what
boat.
this person do or on
On
the
the boat.
casino at the
I
casino?
remember, let me tell you something. I remember a dude and he had good head on his shoulder and everything. And he got with a wife. And let me tell you something. When that boat came, she be at that boat every weekend trying to get down there to that boat. And and he was sitting back talking to me one time, and he was talking about how that she basically give will have 300 or something towards bills or anything like that. He basically take care of the bill because she basically take all her money and her whole check and just about waste it on the boat every weekend. And I was like, okay. And he was dealing with it at that time for some years. And I was like, I couldn't imagine myself, getting into it with somebody that got a habit that's taken all the way. It's just like a woman being with a dude that maybe snort or got a bad drug habit or something, and he's taking all the money out the house, and she's having to really support all the bills, and he get his paycheck on Friday, and you don't see him till late Friday night, and he halfway broke because he been gambling and messing off his money. And I don't think, and some people like that had to basically sometimes um almost meet their partner at their job and take their check from them and stuff like that. And I feel like if I had to do all that, I don't need myself in them type of situations if I can't trust a person farther than I throw 'em. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
especially
Right.
on the gunny tip, because we should have some kind of in between thing about money. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the most important parts of holding everything together is money. So people need money on both sides. So if I got somebody that's all they doing is wasting money and all they see is stores, like they go shopping every weekend. I'm like, how much stuff can you buy?
Right. How many
You,
tools do
you
you
know,
need?
yeah, how much stuff can you buy?
Ebony said, I have learned that you can lose yourself by just doing stuff with your partner, even though you don't like it. It's okay to go sometimes, but don't be forcing it just because you want to spend time.
Thank you, thank you, because I feel like this here, like okay, I'm gonna even say it like this here. I got a friend and he cut hair. Okay, he used to tell me how his wife go out and she shop and she, might drink a little wine. She do his thing, this and that. And he smoke weed or he do his thing, play Madden and all that kind of stuff. He got a whole different concept of what he does, and she have a whole different concept of what she do all day. And he let her do what she do all day, and he do what he do. You,
Mm-hmm.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But it comes along, they get along, and they good. You feel what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying because one thing he ain't worried about her going out here blowing all this money, doing this, doing that. I mean, long as everything, people are somewhat on the same path, it can still, work pretty good. But I think,
Yeah.
you know, um, it's these other areas that really can ruin a relationship real quick, go straight down the drain. Hour down.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom zoom. Real quick. Okay. Let me get into it. Okay. Bam. So, well, we just gonna break it on down. What kind of man do you want? What type of man you feel like you want, Miss Bella, and the type of man that most women want? Or is it an average, or do really everybody need their own personal stamp of a man?
They do. You need somebody that you can get along with for one.
Uh-huh.
You can't get nobody that just look good. Or
Mhm.
do everything you say. I don't want no yes man. I do not. I need somebody to have their own mindset, make their own decisions, confident in what they're doing. Somebody that is confident in what they have, so they wouldn't feel threatened by if I decided to succeed at something in life, they'd still be okay with me. I need a man that's reliable. I can depend on you. Somebody that's trustworthy. I can trust myself with you. That I wouldn't be placed in harm's way and vice versa. Things that I want, I feel like I should be able to offer the same thing to that person. So somebody I can count on, vice versa. Somebody when you say something, they gonna do it. Vice versa. Although me, I be saying I'm gonna do it, but I be having a hard time. I be having so many thousand things going on. But I try my best. So this is something, we can prove it over time or get to know. I'm not saying when you first meet the person, you're not gonna know this person immediately. But you have to get to know the person. I guarantee you still 10 years later, you still learn something new about this person all the time. Somebody that's consistent, somebody that's genuine.
And to add on to what you saying, I think most people want somebody almost more like, you know, that can get on a program. I think men sometimes want, a lady that's kind of like on a program. But then, like I say, it's different kind of men out here. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what one man want from a woman ain't the same thing the next man want from a woman. You know what I'm saying? And we got to realize that we so busy looking around us and watching this person go on vacation and looking how they want. And I was just realizing, even in my family, reunion, even though some of these men, they wives was going, coming here or whatever, whatever, they stayed back at the house. It's something they didn't want to do. Their wives didn't count that against them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I was
Right.
talking to wives and they were saying, "Oh, my husband, he done been to Mississippi one time and he said, yeah, it just ain't his cup of tea, this and that. He don't really want to come back here, that, there, that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got to realize that what works for one person don't work for both. And I think what happens a lot of times, the women say, "Well, I want to do this, and if you ain't down with doing this, well, then you ain't down with me, or you not supporting me, or you telling him he don't like you because he don't want to do what you want to do." You feel what I'm saying? When we
Mm-hmm.
made different, men and women are made different. One like this, one might like getting in the mud and wilding, and the other one like this and that. You know what I'm saying? And people don't even understand, like, the wildest dudes that I ever known in America, like the calmest girls. Like every time I look at any of my partners, I'm talking about, I look at some of these dudes and I say, man, this dude used to be out there. You know what I'm saying? He used to be gun toting, this and that, wild, this and that, and they got nice women that don't talk much, and if they talk, they very respected. They the opposite of them, and that's what most most men that was rah rah, and they might be calm now. They want a more calmer person with them. They don't need no rah rah with them. You know what I'm saying? Especially to move into another level in life. You know what I'm saying? Ladies feel like you know, they got to be hard now. They so used to be, fussing at their kids or this and that. Even like even I tell people, even when your child become a grown man, it's a point when you look at him and say, he grown, he take care of himself, he not in my household no more. Let me show him another kind of respect. Let me not talk down upon him, like you know what I'm saying? Like you just you still way under me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let me have a respect for him of being an adult now, taking care of his own business. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? And I feel like even when I told told people my age, I feel like some of the ladies in my in my family sometimes felt like, oh wow, like it's just now hitting them that you need to respect the grown man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like sometimes
They still think you that little kid.
right or stuff like that, and you be like, player, I've been grown for a long time. You ain't gonna just do, just ain't gonna handle me any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? They catch up on the couple come on.
Rhonda said, "Tell me no." Sometimes she was saying about a yes
Right,
man. She don't want that either.
right.
Rhonda said these couples now are scared to leave one another behind, afraid one will cheat,
Yeah,
and that's
see,
true.
stuff like that is stuff that, I mean, if stuff gonna happen, it gonna happen.
It
What
gonna happen.
I mean, it gonna happen if they lay beside you every night. I
Hmm.
mean, if somebody want to cheat, they gonna cheat on their
They
lunch.
gonna cheat.
But
Don't lose no sleep over it. Don't worry.
people
I
think, okay, oh, he hang out all night, oh, he cheat. Let me tell you something. That dude that make it home at 8, 9 o'clock every night be the main one on lunch break and in the morning stopping at somebody else's house, getting them some before he go to work and all kind of stuff. So I mean, he get they say the early bird get the worm. Be careful. How early he leaving?
Be careful where that slogan came from.
Oh,
That's true. You definitely can't stop a mug from cheating.
yeah. But
The
Joker,
person have to want to do it. You can't talk them into not cheating on you. You can't worry about that.
and then and then and then you battling. You're not just battling that. You battling like some like human nature, and I'll be talking about that next week. They're gonna be my next show about women nature and men nature. You know, the next show, and they're gonna get deep. And I know some.
Okay, so tell us what you're meaning when you're saying you're battling human nature. Tell us what you mean in that.
Well. When I say battling human nature, like okay, like say the same thing with women trying to control, even if they just think they man is looking at something or attracted to something. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like just like um, I would say I like heels, I like dresses. Okay, if a man see a woman in a heels and a dress, he might be attracted. It don't mean that he's chasing or he's trying to, chase after something, but his nature, he's still attracted to it. You
Right.
know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And it's just like a woman when she see a alpha man or she see a good movie and she see the dude running up, boom, 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 he beating up everybody and all that. They be like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, he's beating everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just
Or when I see certain firemen on a scene, I'm like, oh,
no, I mean, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like a woman nature is most women are attracted to a more alpha type male. That's why when they make movies and they put that big male like The Rock or even Arnold Schwarzenegger or Denzel or all these type of dudes, Tyrese and all these dudes that aesthetically, women like to see, they putting on there for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
You know. So I just try to let people know that women are always been attracted to dominant males, and that's why even in the animal kingdom, the dominant male usually mate with all the women. And no, I'm just saying, like,
I'm just tripping,
even if
you
you
know.
put a dog in the backyard, you put a big old dog in the backyard that's dominant, and you can put three more boy dogs back there. But if you put one woman dog back there, and that big dominant dog gonna try to kill all them other dogs in there and try to mate with that dog, and ain't gonna want nobody else to mate with him. And people don't understand this just nature. And we trying to go against nature. That's why they don't put two bulls in a pasture. That's why they don't have two, alphas running most things.
Chelsea said, Brian, you can't. People will run themselves crazy trying to keep up with one another.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, and all of us probably been through it where we felt like we were gonna try to stop somebody from doing something, this and that. And then you kind of look back and you say to yourself, like, you know, I can't stop certain stuff from going on, but a respect level got to be somewhere where I won't think something going on anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm
It got to be some kind of respect level somewhere.
Yeah, I agree.
What's up, Nina? Any his ass?
Hey, Nina. Chelsea said, lions, tigers, and bears. Lord. And Ebony said, Chelsea called me, oh my. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Y'all tripping today.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get into it next week, though. I mean, y'all might well get ready for it because we're gonna talk about us from lions, tigers, and bears.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
Because then I was thinking about it. Even cougars. lions. I mean, not lions, tigers. Well, I can say lions too. They have a like a mile, mile radius of where they walk their whole field to and piss on everything around there to show their markings. Their little territory.
Territory.
Just like your dog. When you let your boy dog out, he go and piss on every tree in the yard to let every dog around there know that this is my space. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And see, if you don't watch yourself, you'll look and you'll see your man pissing around your house, and you don't know what he's doing. He trying to let men know that ain't
That
nobody
your
else
house
need to
smell
be
pissy.
around him.
Oh Lord, so wrong with you, man. Chelsea said, "Me and Tony were talking about how we both had an obsessive and possessive phase in our relationship in the past. Do you think that's normal for most couples, or are we just a little crazy?" You may be a little crazy, but I think it's kind of normal. A lot of people face that point in their life where they feel a little at ease or not ease or insecure when it comes to their relationship, especially if you've gone through something. And a lot of times we say, we ain't gonna worry about that. That relationship is old. We're not gonna worry about it. But you do. You carry some of those things that you've gone through. And not that you're just looking for it in the relationship, you don't want it to happen again. So it's kind of part of that brick wall
Yeah.
that you've built in a certain area in your mind. So sometimes that does tap in, and you have this questionable mark going on, like, hey.
And people got to realize these dudes. I mean, well, these men and women that been married, these 40 and 50 years, people feel like they ain't been through nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like people that done survived many years of marriage and stuff like that, they done been through a lot of tough times. This person's sick, this person's sick, taking care of this person, me taking care of you, you taking care of me. People are, you know what I'm saying? The growth, the how we act when we were young, when we grew up, we chill, more chill now. We understand. You doing this. I know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play like I don't know what you're doing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So people don't realize like um you some hurt from the past. It might be sit somewhere, but one thing about it, if we really, if you really want to make stuff work, it's this certain thing called forgiveness that got to be there some kind of way. You got to look past some things, go through some things. You know it's been there, but you got to be sit up and say, I hope this right here is over. I hope this part of our the bad place we went through is over. And hopefully we moved on and got a better understanding of each other and can deal with each other.
That's when it comes to the saying, like, is it better to walk away from it, or is it still worthy that it's able to be worked on?
Well, I tell people just like this here. You know how people say, um, um, do the good outweigh the bad, and and I tell people all the time, is you willing to go in a new relationship uh 30 times or forgive 30 times? The same person. If you ain't got abuse going on and you don't feel like
It's nothing life threatening.
and y'all, it just quirks that little stuff y'all just can't get past that's petty, that's really petty. I say work through that type of stuff and try to, move on through that, because you're gonna get with somebody and you're gonna really know what the struggle is.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna really know What a bad relationship is if you get with the wrong person.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna look up and joke and clean out your bank account, and I mean, I'm just saying, stole your car keys, and I mean, riding another joker in your car. I mean, people don't even realize how bad some relationship can get. We
Hmm.
watch TV, but we got to realize a lot of this stuff is
Happening
real
for real.
for it now. I mean, it's on tape. People, a lot of people is playing and doing little scripts here and there and faking and shaking and making, but they faking and shaking something that they had to at least think about or
Hmm.
something because that's how a script is came up with. I wonder. Ooh, this work. I mean, for real.
Chelsea said, and the phase were also very draining, so I had to use common sense and stop doing that.
Mm,
You've been and gave yourself a stroke worrying about all that stuff.
yeah,
Brian said, as a man, women will forgive, but you ain't gonna never hear the end of it.
yeah. I,
I'm sorry, I think so, yeah.
I feel
You
like
remember when?
I feel
I
yeah,
forgave you, remember
yeah.
when? But let me do it one time.
You
I'm going
remember?
to the
You
right.
remember in 2010 when you be like, I know, I know they didn't say. Okay, don't you know it's 2032? Don't you know it's 2032? That was over 22 years ago. So, but yeah, just make sure it don't happen again. Ah,
Ebony said, Chelsea, show Liz. I had to learn the hard way too. Yeah, worrying about stuff like that, trying to control it. You can't control people' decisions. She said, not bring stuff up from a decade ago.
I'll tell you, I'll tell you that folks are doing that.
Tasha said, I pray every day, the love of my life, forgive me for just disappearing. I was young and didn't know what I wanted. He was the love of my life.
Hmm.
Oh, wow. But you know what? Even in that, Tasha, sometimes we feel like that was the love of our lives, or you say it is. You would know more than anybody else, right? But, would your life turn out like it is? Will you be the great person that you are today if you had stayed back and been with that love of your life? So I feel everything happens for a reason. And, we can't go back and erase. We can only learn from the things that we go through.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Let
Because
me
we live on what ifs, we'll be stuck in the past for long. What if I would
damn,
have did this?
damn. What about that right there? Right about that right there.
Basically, are you what you are asking for in a man? Do you get with men that are beneath your standards?
Mm.
Well, a lot of times when we don't really know our self worth, we probably have.
Let me take that out of the screen because I want to hear Miss Bella break it down. Go ahead, Miss Bella. Go with it.
No, I was just saying, we probably have been there, gotten with somebody beneath our standards, but, we're trying to figure out our worth as people anyway. And a lot of time it start young and we get in these situations. And even I can say and vouch for myself, I got married young, and I'm thinking like this was it, that puppy love type of stuff I felt. I saw all the signs that this will not be for me, but I ignored those signs. I was gullible. So I had to develop growth. And once experiencing growth, I started making better decisions. So that didn't work for me. But I don't continue. At one time, I used to beat myself up over not doing everything I could and taking all of this and that just to make a marriage work. For what? For people? Because that just wasn't for me. I saw the signs, I ignored it. I had to be tilted and tethered I had to go and grow, to be picked and pondered, to be the person I am today. So I wouldn't ever knock the decisions I've made. I'm grateful for everything that I've gone through because it's making me be a better person. I'm learning how to love again, how to be um, me again. and be me grown, because I was young then. I'm still learning, but I'm still learning as an adult. But hey, I don't think I would not judge or place a person beneath me because of what they have, because they can have nothing monetarily, but they can have the mindset to make us build something together to grow and make us better. So just saying you beneath me because you don't have anything to show or to
Yeah.
tell, I can't go on that.
I'm gonna tell you another thing like that. I remember not having much, and not having but a car and the clothes in the trunk, riding around, move from house to house or whatever. And I remember knowing even then that I was gonna have things. I knew I had my head on straight, and I knew exactly. Even back then, I had started planning my life out for the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, saying, because I think hardship sometimes, you know, it can break some people, but it make people so stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
you be like, I ain't gonna go back here. I don't ever want
yeah,
to be in that situation
yeah,
again.
you're right. And me and some partners were talking to today, and they was like, a lot of people want to look like money and don't have money. You know what I'm saying? Because we say all the time, like, a lot of people get these 50, $60,000 trucks and stuff like that, and they stay in an apartment. They ain't got nothing but notes. By the time you get through paying off your truck, that's all you gonna own. And
Mhm.
now the value done went down on it $30,000. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, all I'm saying is, um, people got to be careful on, what your mind say that you are at work. Because sometimes I think about, even my pop and things, and I wanted to, okay, if he wanted this, he could buy this, and he could get this, he can get that. But I mean, just like a lot of things, only thing my, pop see into a car is, gas and AC. And that's how I look at a car. If it got gas and AC and it run good, that's all I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not all these extra things, all
Bentleys riding around here in these
it
big trucks.
massage me while I'm driving. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much things. People want nice stuff, but I mean, like, let's put the nice stuff where it really benefits you the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A house, something you own, and you can pass down from you to a child. I think these days a lot of people are not even passing down stuff. Not even thinking about passing down stuff to their
or
children.
leaving something for their children
Because
future.
once they die, hell, they got, some of these folks be talking about how well they were doing, but some of these folks got to have a GoFundMe, for the funeral, because all you left was debt. And I'm just saying, a lot of people, they live for the day. They don't care about tomorrow. They don't even care that even in death, you leaving your family in a hard place.
Yeah,
Even
that's
in death.
true.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like people got to get themselves more together, even if it's just to take care of your own business.
Hmm.
Don't leave your troubles on to your children or whoever else that you leave behind. Yeah,
Yeah, that's something to think about.
what Chelsea said.
Chelsea said, right person, wrong time, maybe. But everything happens for a greater cause. And
Mhm.
that's how we have to look at life.
Yeah,
Even in our decisions that we make that we feel were bad decisions. We
yeah.
know we can take it in stride, or we can stay stuck on what we lost or
Because
what we didn't
because
have,
I
don't
look
have.
I look at it like this here. Even LeBron, didn't even, grow up with his daddy and this and that. And because his daddy made that child his mama, he grew up a great man and he's helping children to not go through what he went through. He's building schools, he's building other programs and all this type of stuff, and people don't even understand that part of, you know, even if you you got to instill in your child so your child can be great and help the next generation.
Yep. And that's what we should do. Coming up, I remember, my family very church oriented. Coming up in the church, there were like ladies in the church that could see the young ladies dressed in a certain type of way or looking a certain type of way. They can go to the child and explain to them, this is why you don't wear this, or this is what you need to put under this dress so I can't see through it, things like that.
Mhm.
So I have a certain group of nieces. There are some nieces I have. Oftentimes they talk real negative towards each other. So I often tell them, don't say things like that. Try and talk a little positive. Stop being so negative because you can probably insult this person and you're not knowing it and you feeling like it's normal. So that's going to become part of your conversation, normal. So if nobody ever teach you anything or you don't know to do better on things, how can you expect a change in a person? So just like you're saying, like on this credit situation, is your credit good enough where you can get the man that you feel like you desire, the man you want? And a lot of times, maybe not, because a lot of people weren't told about the importance of credit. Only thing we know when we got out of high school, went to college, when you get in college, the first thing you get a letter from Discover. They around here trying to give you this $1,000. Just say you in school, you trying to eat and live. You got this credit card, but nobody told you the ups and the boundaries of what you need to do with a credit card. So a lot of people don't know. So that's why I would love to be a part of a program that will teach people things like that on how to manage and finance, some things that a lot weren't just taught to us as women individually. Because I was at an event this weekend and just listening to the thing people are talking about, how to save and create stocks and bond and things like that that you don't really just always consider. You'll have a little stock here, a little bond there, but you can have so much more if you know more, if you know how to do it better. So instill in people. Don't knock what people got going. Start talking about it. Telling people how to do this, how to do that, what you can do to make your life better. So you won't have to be worrying about, hey, am I good enough for this person? I feel like I could be good enough for anybody I desire. But will I get that person? Who knows? So, do the man you want look at you and say you are the woman of his dreams? I don't know. I may not be his dream, but he may be my fantasy. Who knows? I can't even answer that question. Whether I'm the woman of his dream or not, I can do my best in doing what he do.
So when I thought about that, I was like, you know, a lot of women, I see the list. You know, I will go. A woman will say, "Well, what kind of man you want?" Oh, he need to be honest, faithful, this and he got to be. Don't smoke this and that. He got to have. He got to be 6'3", this and that. Blah 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 blah. And then I sit back and I look at I look at the women that say they want these kind of men, and I'm saying, you know, do you stack up to that same list that you put out there for that man? You know what
Not
I'm
all
saying?
the time we do.
Yeah, because a lot of women say, I want honesty. And I'm like, A lot of ladies are not honest. To be the first thing come out they say, I want an honest man. You be like, you want an honest man. And then a lot of people ain't honest with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be honest with yourself. If you walking around, ducking and dodging, hiding stuff from your man, because if he knew this, he probably wouldn't even want to be with you no more. You ducking, running around corners and this and that, doing this on the side. Just like it's a lot of men that do stuff on the side. Like I done seen dudes say how good they woman is, and they hit the club all night in the morning, hitting lines. I mean, whatever they doing, you know what I'm saying? And I say to myself, like some people say sometimes, like it seems like sometimes good people run into some of the baddest people in the world that they end up being around. But we got to look at it like this here. Are we so good as if this what we attract? If the bottom of the barrel of what we attracting, don't we got to change some stuff? Like, and that's what I'm talking about, the critic stuff. Don't you got to change some stuff if every time you go and want to get a car and they always come out there and try to show you a Yugo or something? I'm just saying. I'm just saying they don't never take you where the escalator is. They look at your credit score and they say, "Come on this side of the parking lot. We got some good used cars. Follow me." But
But
you,
you
you,
know what?
you
At
know what I'm
one
saying?
time, the used cars were pretty good opposed to the new cars because, just say for instance, one time I had purchased a used car, right? And I purchased a used car. That's not what they wanted me to get. They wanted me to get a new car. They
Right.
want me to get the new car that costs money, money. But I'm so cheap in myself. I'm like, no, I want this used car. Just have a few miles on it. I want it. And I'll take this. But you can get this and this is new. Oh, okay, no, I don't want it. So it is what it is. Tasha said, I had zero credit till 38. I just started. My husband always told me, your money don't mean a thing without credit. I saw what he meant after we split and I tried to buy a house. I can say he taught me how to establish credit and how to make it go up. That's what I said. People that go out here and they pay cash for everything. They don't think about the credit part. Just go get one thing. Just let them know I'm alive. I work. I can pay my bill. One thing, and it'll give you some credit. But you paying cash for everything. It's good that you do things like that.
I want you to read the next question, but I am gonna answer. I am gonna answer.
Chelsea said, "Do you think loyalty equal being truthful 100% of the time?"
Hell no. I'm gonna tell you that if somebody being truthful with you 100% of the time,
Your feelings will be hurt.
I don't know. I don't know because I've never because you got because see really for a person to be 100% truth all the time, that means they got to really live a perfect type lifestyle. And I don't feel like people around here living a perfect type lifestyle. So when I say 100% of the time, maybe if she is saying 92%, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe she said 90%.
So, what
It
percentage
is
take away from it being loyal?
no, she said, do you think loyalty equals being truthful 100% of the time? Same somebody say I'm gonna be there at 6 o'clock and show up at 6:30. That
Hmm.
ain't being 100% truth.
Right. So I'm saying,
So
is
so,
there a
so,
percentage that make you feel
so
like,
guess no, but see, this is what I'm trying to say. Guess what they're gonna if somebody cause see that can distort the person that you telling it to. See, if you being so honest and truthful and you a certain kind of way all the time, as soon as you mess up, they ain't gonna know how to handle it. They
I
ain't
know, right?
gonna know how to handle it. They ain't gonna know how to. As soon as you say something and they prove that that wasn't true, oh, they finna snap. And now everything you ever said is in question now.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's why I say that you can't be 100% truthful because if you're 100% truthful, that means you have no flaws. So as soon as you show a flaw, now everything you did is flawed.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they're like every time you said I just went to Kroger to get this, now you was at Kroger 45 minutes. Mm. Did you stop somewhere else in Kroger? Because what you got out of Kroger, it don't take but 5 minutes to get there. See, it would change into some whole nother stuff. You understand what I'm saying, don't it? Trying to be
Sad
true,
part about it is I do.
you know what I'm saying? That stuff can really make somebody really because they'll start counting all your stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why, sometimes with me, I don't like to explain myself because once you start explaining yourself, you're gonna forever, to me, be explaining. And then say you start explaining, and then you want to try to stop explaining. Nah, it's a problem. Cause now you don't explain yourself no more. You understand what I'm saying?
Really?
So say if a man he went to the club and his baby, what you do at the club? And he, yeah, we did this and we did that and we did that and did that. Okay, the day she said you went to the club and you said, what you do at the club? He's like, man, I don't even want to talk about it. Oh, nah, so it's a thing now. Nah. She used to you explaining. Now you ain't explaining. Now some that went on at the club that I need to really I want to know about now because you so used to explaining to me what happened and now you don't want to explain it. It's just a thought. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
What up, Mike? Up in his house, up in there in Kentucky, guys.
Mike said he's from Louisville.
Hey, up there.
Be safe out there with your ghost service.
Uh-oh.
Chelsea, no. Some women may be loyal, but it's gonna be some lies sprinkled in there.
Right. Right.
I know.
Because see,
I'm one of them.
'cause I'm gonna tell you, if somebody tell you that they don't lie, they already lying.
Right.
So that's why I don't even like when people say stuff like that. Somebody say, "Oh, I don't never lie." I'd be like, I wouldn't even listen. I would stop going to a church if I asked a preacher. I said, "Do you ever lie?" And he said, "No, I don't never lie." I stop right there and go in that church. I'm like, "No, he's a liar. he's a liar." Go ahead. What you say?
She said, okay, I didn't want to sound crazy, but I love having a loyal partner. But being truthful 100% can hurt some feelings and can off as judgmental. Do you agree?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's what I said. I said sometimes being 100% truthful, people feelings will get hurt.
Uh-oh. She agree with him.
Brian, I agree. Sometimes it's not even intentional either. Yep, it's not. We have those little things. They just all of a sudden the sprinkles become part of our conversation. Brian said, "When I know you're gonna lie about some stuff that you've been lying about, I stop asking questions. Hey, oh well. You need to tell everybody else to start doing that. That sounds good. If you know I gotta lie about this, stop asking me what I got in my cup."
Hey, look. Hey, look. He ain't lying about that. Look, I tell you, yeah, when you know they finna tell this lie, and you know, because I'm gonna tell you, once you ask them, you already know that they lying, and you sit up here and you looking at them and you saying, "You lying, motherfucker."
I know
All
this
right,
man about to lie to me.
all right, but okay, we'll go there. We'll go down that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't even realize like that affects people real bad sometimes. Just knowing somebody lying to you. just sitting up here watching them lie to you, be like, oh, okay. That's what we doing now. That's what we doing now. We on this lie train.
She'll said it'd be so funny when someone is lying because you can see right through them.
I'm talking about all the way through. I mean, you be on the other street behind them. You like, I saw that coming. Sometimes, guess what I do? Sometimes, whoever it is, if I'm coming to them and I'm coming to them some certain kind of way, I already put in my head, if I was them, what would I tell me? And then when they tell me exactly what I would tell me, then I instantly get pissed off. I instantly
Because
get
you
pissed
knew
off
it while
because
you
I knew
ate
it was coming. I was like, man, I would have told me the same thing. This is bullshit right here.
it. That's what you get.
I'm telling you, I done sat there. I done sat there and sit up there and came with it. Came with it and said, if I was a liar, what would I tell me? What would I tell? Okay, let me ask him anyway. Da, 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 da. Oh, da, 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 da. You be like,
You couldn't even get mad, huh?
okay, okay. Because I already knew you was gonna say that.
That's what you get.
I'm telling you, boy, it's just you can't make it up. You can't make it up.
Just said, you knew I was lying Friday, didn't it?
That's why I didn't call. That's why I didn't call. I said, okay. Oh, oh Lord. Oh, this is too funny because
That was inside.
yeah. Then I had my um I'm gonna throw her under the bus. Then I had my daughter, calling me at 7, almost 8 o'clock, talking about the reunion. I'm like, you missed Friday. You you called me Saturday. It wasn't a, and then you didn't even show up no Sunday or nothing. I don't want to hear all that. You got 3 days to show up. It 24 hours of the day. Family got hotel and all that. They up there 24 hours a day. They playing cards. They chilling. Even after the family reunion, they still hanging out. Whatever. All the family in the same room. You know what I'm saying? So
So,
it's
did you enjoy your family reunion
I
time?
did. I really enjoyed my family. Shouts out to my family. I really enjoyed them and things, and I can't wait to go to California. Next year, the next summer reunion. Want to travel to that travel. Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Yeah, come
That'd be
back.
my look. That'd be my vacation. Then let's go. Let's get let's get on down that highway player. Let's get on
Take
down.
all of us with you.
I
Take the
think
show
I'm
to
I
California.
think I'm gonna rent a what you call it, RV, and just I'm gonna take a show on the road. Then we just gonna do that a show the
Let
whole week.
everybody go. Take us an audience. We all going. Y'all hear that, don't it?
Yep. Everybody there, everybody wanna go. Just get with me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go. I'm gonna get a big old caravan and thing. We just gone. Pow, pow. All right.
Just be lying for nothing. That's
Just
just
be
what
lying
happened
for
too.
nothing. I mean, you be looking at them, and you be like, you be like,
Well, see, yeah,
yeah, yeah. And they be so serious. They be swearing down. They be telling you something that you okay.
Dwayne said, if your spouse, man or woman, been working out, and they say, "Baby, you think I lost weight? If not, what you say?" Say keep working.
You got to say yes. That's the proper answer. That's the proper answer. And they should know. I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of ladies don't even, sometimes ladies don't want to know the truth because they could tell if they lost weight if they just get on the scale. Some of them don't want. Some of them allergic to the scale. They see a snail, they say, "Achoo, achoo."
I can't stand you. Ah, you leave us alone. Dang it.
Ah. Uh-oh, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Mike said, I think I'm going to date the blind chick. She gets better parking at these stores. Damn right at front door. I can feel the love. What
Oh,
is she doing with a parking decal
right,
and she
you got to
blind?
drive. You got to drive. What? Yeah, she parking inside the store. What are you talking about? Blind chick parking?
Y'all doing drive-through service at the store if she driving. What
No,
she doing with a parking
I'm gonna
decal?
tell what he mean. See, when you say blind chick, see, like sometimes you can be legally blind, but you still can be able to drive around. Like the glasses is got so much. You legally blind without your glasses. Some people
But
are
they
legally.
let legally blind people
Oh,
drive with a
right.
driver's
I'm saying
license?
if you legally blind without your glasses. See, some people can't drive without their glasses. Like they actually got to be have glasses on to be considered not blind. I know a couple of partners like that. Okay, my bad.
Brian said, ladies are excellent investigators. But when it comes to being investigated, we the bad guy now. Yes, y'all stalking us. You don't trust me. That's why you around here following me and seeing what I'm doing. Why you doing that?
They
Why
don't,
our
they don't
relationship
like
gotta go there?
they don't like when you call them, man. You be like, don't forget to like and share. It don't cost nothing to like and share.
Dwayne, I'm gonna have to slide a little lie in there too. Do you tell the truth because it might motivate them, or you want to get none that night?
They're both. There's both. He said, "Do you tell the truth because it might motivate?" Nah, If you tell the truth,
Oh, you don't
you
tell
ain't
the
gonna
truth.
get none, and you still ain't gonna motivate them. Cause then they gonna, cause see, I'm gonna tell you, the
They're gonna
truth
be mad.
might stop them from actually exercising. Some
Mhm.
people will be exercising and doing their thing, and the truth will stop them or make them give up. So it's a double-edged sword on certain the thing. Motivation, a lot of motivation is done uh, without the truth. I think what it is I don't even call it. Uh, um, it's more of a what you call it continuous or what you call it when you do something every day.
Consistent.
Consistency.
Mm.
See, exercising, eating right, and everything is about consistency. It's about I'm not gonna eat right just this week. I'm gonna eat right every week. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's all about consistency. I ain't gonna just go to the gym this week. I'm gonna go to the gym every week. It's about consistency, and consistency brings results. So all I say if somebody want to change on their life or how they doing it, it's all about consistency in everything you do. If you're a person that drink a lot of drinks, if you put the drinks down, you consistent with just drinking water, it changes your life. Stuff changes your life when you consistent in what you do. And that right there will get everything different because me myself, um, it's some people consistent at telling lies. So a person that consistency tell lies should realize that you ain't gonna end up with somebody who don't like a person that tell lies. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because it's all about consistency. If you keep on telling lies, eventually you're gonna run people who like the truth away. Ain't that, ain't that right?
Tasha said, yes, tell the truth, but tell her to get a scale to track her progress. Still be encouraging.
I don't know about the truth though.
Friends tell the truth no matter how much it hurts. Not all of them. They be like, girl,
Cause guess
and
what?
they'll let you wear
Friends
this dress
also
with your whole
look.
fupa
Friends
out.
will also look at your hair, and you been had red, green, and blue in your hair, and they be like, "Oh, that's cute, girl," and they know they lying. They know they lying. Looking like Takesha 6ix9ine around here talking about some cute.
Who
If I
is
see,
that?
if I
Oh, the
see,
dude from
if I
Florida.
see another black woman look like she from Uganda, make me look light skinned with all this hair color, she ought to be shamed.
Mm-mm.
You ought to be shamed. Get something that halfway match. You know what I'm saying?
Dwayne Williams. Oh, if I'm trying to get some, I'm coming with whatever I gotta come with. Tasha said, you can tell the truth without hurting her feelings.
Yeah, some people you can tell the truth without hurting their feelings. Cause some people, if you tell them the truth, you're gonna hurt their feelings no matter what.
No matter how it come
No
out,
matter
just tell
how
them
it
what they
come
want to
out,
hear, huh?
some people don't want to hear the truth. Hell, I tell the truth all the time. I hear people talking all kind of crazy stuff to me.
You
Nobody
tell
want
the
to hear
truth
the
all
truth.
the time.
Nobody want to hear the truth. Nah, I'm just saying.
Tell the truth. Tell to back up from the table eating all that soul food. I'm that person. Be like, hey, you see that in the mirror?
Now, I believe Mike tell the truth because he's something else with this. I done seen him in action. He would tell the truth. The cold.
Chelsea says that's me as a friend. She'll tell the truth, I guess. She be like, I'd be like, ooh, girl, that's cute.
Now, when I was talking about that red, green hair and all that, Joe, he said, "Don't be hating on."
Emily said, don't be hating on them women. They feel sexy.
See, you see how people don't. Okay, let me get.
She said they feel sexy. That's all she
I
said.
got another. Let me see. Okay, let's do this first. All right, because I almost went on down to something else. Come on with it at the bottom.
If you were a man, would you marry you? Heck yeah.
Ain't that right? They be so confident, so I don't want to ruin their mood. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That joker be sitting up there now, like I be telling it. Now it's women that so dark make me look light skinned, and then I'm
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna tell you this. I was sitting up here and I was with the painter. I got a painter painting something for me. And I was with the painter and we was going over colors, right? And he was like, yeah, you don't wanna put colors that are clash. And I said, women do this shit. Red do not go with green.
Well, you see, like red and green.
I mean, in their hair, like you see colors in women hair that actually clashing with their face. I'm just
I
saying,
don't know where you see. I
like
haven't seen a
sometimes
lot
this
of
what
colored
this what
hair.
happened. You'll get a cute person to say, "Ooh, I can wear anything like this here. I can wear short hair, long hair, red hair, gray hair. Everything look good on me." And then you'll get another one think they can pull off the same thing, and another one that think they can put two different colors together and make it work too. I mean, I
But
mean,
I'm saying I haven't seen a lot of colored hairstyles. So
you know what makes it so bad? When the last time you seen one of these people win a Miss America pageant or any kind of beauty pageant with all these different colors in the hair? Even the girl that was running, racing around there with all the different colors in her hair, now she done start losing. And now it just highlight how bad she losing now. Because they see her. They be like, look, you lost again. Every race she losing now.
is she?
And she getting caught with substance abuse and everything. She done been suspended. I mean, she trying everything to win. It just ain't working.
Mm.
Okay.
Brian said, I wish I was bold enough to tell some women about them big super eyelashes, though. We love the regular lashes.
Know what I'm saying, man? Them jokes be batting and be fanning you and stuff. Be that,
Well, it's hot outside.
and they know how to. Cause I remember the other day I seen, one more riding on a motorcycle or four of them, and she ain't even had no glasses on. All she did was dim her glasses and eyes and kissed her. Don't forget to like and share.
Oh, Lord.
I thought you ready to catch up on the comment.
You're so stupid. Oh, you so silly. That's funny. Okay, let me catch up. Dwayne said men tell each other the truth with no problem. Nah, bro, you just ate a whole buffet.
Right.
What about women say, I still got baby fat and her baby 15?
um, oh.
Sally, you telling the truth about that. Oh my God. Dwayne, just leave her and that baby fat alone. She's still sexy. Brian, when you say regular, are you talking about natural eyelashes or the short extension eyelashes? He said, I'm joking. I'm bored tonight.
See, we having fun. It's hard.
Chelsea, yes, ma'am. Just natural is beautiful to us. How y'all been doing it?
There it is. See, and then it takes a man to say that because like women so into these lashes and this look and all that, and they don't even understand that they doing this because other women like it, not because men like it. Men never said that we like these big old eyelashes just flying out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, women be having these eyelashes and you be thinking they sleep. And the first person that had that is was the Snuffleupagus. What
From Sesame Street?
and Big Bird, and we don't ever sit up there and say, "Oh, girl, with that yellow hair, you look just like Big Bird." You never heard nobody. I'm just saying though. I'm just trying to be. I mean, it's just jokes. Don't forget to like and share. Why forget to like and share? It's just jokes. I'm just saying.
You so silly that they just dim their eyes on the four-wheeler. You so, oh.
Just catch all the bugs. Just hey, look down. They realize that ad lab be looking like this. They be blocking everything.
Oh.
Oh, Lord, I say this all the time. Read what Dwayne said.
Dwayne said, "Man, you don't know what she looked like until she wash her face. But if she wake up before you all the time, you may not know what your kid's going to look like if she's already made up."
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, that's true.
Sometimes, some men forgot how they girl look. Like some
Mm-mm.
men don't even know how they girl look because they never seen her without makeup and without hair. If she go to if y'all go swimming and she actually go in the water and come up, she might be the pool might turn a whole different color.
Why?
Cause chlorine gonna take all this stuff out, and they know it. Women know chlorine
Take
gonna take
what off?
all that makeup, all that fake stuff. Chlorine
Oh,
gonna just strip all that off. You're gonna be looking crazy. I'm just saying. Just if you want to find a natural woman, take her to the pool and
okay, women.
take her swimming, and you got her.
Evan
And
said,
that's
"No,
why.
I don't."
And that's why women don't like swimming.
Evan
When the
said, "No."
last time you seen a woman a black woman come from under the water up to say hey to the camera? So they always jigging their foot in the water, or they this far top of the water or something. When the last time you seen a woman with her hair drenched wet and she just come out of that thing this and that? Because you're gonna see nothing but what you call them thing we were talking about the other day, you, that glue in that
Track.
them tracks. You gonna think a choo choo train ran across her head. Okay, let's go.
Evan said, "No, I don't know what y'all say, but I look better when I draw these eyebrows on."
I just ain't gonna you say nothing with that. I'm gonna let her have it because you got to be an artist. These women are artists now.
Right. What you think we went to art school for? Chelsea said, "One time my lashes had a little lint on it. I was embarrassed."
They're catching everything.
Ebony, okay, I'm gonna draw them eyebrows on. I don't care what they say.
It's your birthday. We ain't tripping on it. Happy birthday, Ebony. We ain't tripping on you. We know you know what I'm saying. Do your thing today. He said they getting ready in that pool from the booty down. Right. You don't see nothing else. You ain't never seen a woman above their breast in the water.
Mm.
And then this the same people say, I love the beach. I love the swimming pool, but you ain't never seen her diving under the water. They still trying to worry about their hair because they know they gonna go if they swam underwater all the way to the other side of the pool, a half of their hair gonna be back this way.
Like Tasha said, I'm just scared of water, damn it.
Okay.
Mike said, go in, watch looking beautiful come out looking like
Chewbacca.
Chabak.
Yeah, on Star Wars.
Oh, okay. I haven't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you that. I'm gonna have to show you that after we. I'm gonna have to Google that Chewbacca up on y'all. Let me see if I can
A
do
portrait always look good. What the canvas looks like before
picture
the
of
paint.
Chewbacca. Hold on, no. A picture of Chewbacca.
Check out these pictures of Chewbacca.
Oh, I'm silly. I'm silly. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Mike, y'all ain't right. Tasha Owens right. I can't swim. That's my excuse.
Yeah. Why all women can't swim? Hey, 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 can we get one woman on his yeah, everybody wish Ebony a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ebony.
It's Ebony birthday today. You know what I'm saying? She chilling. I don't know if she drank wine, but she at the house acting crazy and things. I heard her slap a child early. Uh, okay, my bad. Uh-oh, she said I go underwater because it be hot. And then because yours painted on too, so you can always just back on there.
Yeah, when you get out the water.
Or she got that, now they make that makeup that don't wear water off. I mean,
Oh, waterproof.
it is hard to be a man now to know what's real and what's not. Wow. Oh.
Wait, said you wrong for that picture. That's what Bailey said. He said that's how the women go in
Hold on, hold
the
on.
water and come out.
The comments jumping up so fast. I was like,
I said y'all playing entirely too much tonight. That's him.
hey, hey, hey. Everybody wishing everybody a happy birthday on this thing. Lord, there's so many birthdays coming up in here. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Brian said, see, the Chibok chick may have a 750 credit score and some junk in the trunk. Then what? Then what? Then what you got to say?
Is she nice?
You can
See,
have whatever you like.
there what people don't realize. What see the her character might
Oh, now it's worried about the
care.
character.
No, hold on. Men always worry about the character. See, real men always worry about the character because I don't care how good you looking if your attitude is shitty. I
Mm.
can't do nothing with you. See, makeup done made the ugliest people look beautiful. So I mean, hey, we can make you up and make you look like something. But I'm just saying. But you feel what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
you can be made up to look like something, but if you got a good attitude and all that, that trumps a lot of stuff.
So, bruh, am I invited to the next family reunion cookout? We
Yeah,
all
man.
going, Mr.
Yeah,
Bailey.
man. Cause I know you like going to California.
We can all get in your trunk.
I know Mike like going to California. So we can hit the road and go to California. Cause my family there already told me I can just come down there and just come to California. So I might just jump in the truck with you, Mike, and we just head on to California because you head that way all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pal. Yeah, jump in, pow, 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 pow. You know, especially when they get back winter time. Now it's summertime, I work too much in the summer, but get back winter time, then we might roll out and do something. Okay.
Dwayne said, I bet her old man walked past her and say, I'm looking for my own lady when she get out the pool and he don't reckon. Y'all silly.
Hey, he'll be down there talking about, man, I just seen my old lady around here somewhere. I
He
don't
said,
he said, God Lee, yeah, all you gotta do is look for the dirty water spot over there in the pool.
Joseph said, Brian, Shabbat gonna be their old lady. Watch. Become their old lady. That's what she's saying.
Right.
When that credit good. Dwayne said, I bet the club closing when he see that he walk and he on that Hennessy.
Oh. God, she said she'll bring us some of them good leads from Cali. I'm not going to jail trying to make it back to Mississippi. I'll play 'em. No, player.
Brenner has
Look,
taught
one thing
everybody
I
a
ain't
lot of
gonna
lessons. You don't
look.
take nothing over no
One
state
thing I
line,
ain't gonna do.
country
Listen,
line, nothing.
watch this. I'm gonna do this. I ain't no Brittany Griner. I know how Mississippi get down. They were just saying on a. I put up a post. I think it was last week about a dude getting life sentence over less than a less than an ounce of weed. It was like his third felony. All of them wasn't violent felonies, but his third conviction they give him what life sentence for under uh,
The legal limitation.
yeah, under 7 ounce of, it was under an ounce of weed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see, people think it's legal in Mississippi. It still ain't legal in Mississippi. You still can get thrown under jail in Mississippi because they call it medical marijuana. If you don't have no medical marijuana, you might go to jail.
Said y'all gonna pick me up on the way, right? I want to hang with the crew in Cali. I bet you do.
The crew in Cali was here. You didn't hang with them. You didn't hang with them here.
She want to hang with them in California. Know how to party.
You see how she did that?
Hmm?
See, let me go to the next one. Bam. That part.
What makes a man know that you are special and the right one for him? Respect.
Uh-oh.
He said, "You killing me, dirty spots." Emily said it was worth a shot.
Yeah, I'll be easy.
Y'all be easy. I got in this highway by 4 piece. All right, be
All
careful, Mike.
right, I know he was on the road. I appreciate you by dropping in because oh, he said it was 1.5
1.5 ounces.
ounces. Look at
Isn't
it,
that something?
not even an ounce and a half. Got him.
That's
Got
terrible. And gave him a life sentence for that.
him. Yeah, gave him a whole life sentence. I put the story up because the dude that be talking about it, I can't think of his name right now, but I know the show name. I'm always putting this show up. But he always talking about the news and stuff. The black guy that always be talking about how they doing, how police doing people and how other people doing people. So I'm gonna talk about all that stuff.
Hmm.
Oh,
Brian said, "Me and Miss Shabak going to be living good, smoking, Netflixing, and chilling on the low. Don't ever come out here." He did the what's his name? Is it Smokey from Friday? Brian
he
said,
said
"Me
me
too."
too. I'm telling you because people don't realize a good attitude goes a long way.
Chelsea said, "Mr. Bailey, leave that crippled woman alone, please. Good night." He over the blind lady house.
You know he'll get on a blind lady, boy. Let me see what we got next. Okay, we did answer that. Then what makes a man knows that you are special and the right one for him? Did you answer that?
I gave my answer.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with that then. I'm gonna roll with
Do
that.
men like how you dress and wear your hair? Are only women and lower value men, I mean boys, notice it? You notice it too because you complaining that the hair color. So you see
Yeah, we see it, but we keep on trying.
it.
But I'm just saying, like, okay, if you get compliments, you know, from a person that really, like, say the kind of man that you like, or you know what I'm saying, if you getting compliments, like the bomb at the store, he said, "Girl, you got some nice hair. Let me get $1." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Women will
You
go,
said like how you dress and wear your hair. So, what
yeah,
about your
like
attire?
like people don't realize like you will add these type of dudes into the lump sum of the dudes that you want. See, women don't even realize sometimes the dude that you want ain't the dudes that you finding or complimenting you, or the ones you even hanging around on a daily basis. You always complain about men because you can't hang around a certain quality of man because of how you dress, how you act, and how you what's name. Men don't hang where you hang it. They don't want to hang where you hang it because of how you act. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And people don't even understand that part. Put yourself around a better crowd, and can you pull that kind of man? You understand what I'm saying? See, women always had going to the corner store and think because look at all these men at the corner store, they coming out buying they blunt and beer, and they hollering at me like, thank you. In the middle of the hood like this don't happen normally. Hey baby, how you doing? Oh, you're so fine. I'm just saying go to over there. Go to Madison and some of them, some upscale type places. Can you pull a dude out of there? Can you go to that nice restaurant that you like going to with just a girl? Have you ever pulled a man out of that restaurant? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you just pull your women back and forth out the restaurant? you know, I'm just saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Go have kids for a credit score with Chewy. Oh wow. Where can a grown man you want take you to a job party and you got purple and yellow? You are a reflection of your man and vice versa. So
That's
that's
what
why he don't go to the Christmas parties.
I mean.
Cause you change your hair red and green for Christmas.
That's what I'm just saying. Like ladies always saying they want a certain kind of man, but even if your job, if you wear your hair a certain kind of way, you might not even get promoted.
Right. It matters. It makes a difference.
Yeah. And the people that say this, it don't matter, that they don't even know what no matter. See, people done got used to the natural hair and used to, maybe some gold tips or some little red
Kid.
streaks, tint, yeah,
Mm.
like that, stuff like that. But all these outlandish colors and stuff like that, you know, dark, changing half of your hair one, mohawks and all kind of like different stuff that men kind of say, hey, you looking like the virtual, how they be like that, you see a movie, this is 2045, and they show the hairdos and women trying to wear them 24, 45 hairdos now. I'm ahead of the game. Way ahead of the game. Because don't nobody with game want you. I'm just saying.
Some women feel comfortable being the big fish in a small pond with no competition. But before long, you got five fish in that little pond. They just enjoyed it. Oh wow.
Mm. And see, that's what I be saying. Now he gave the perfect scenario what I'm talking about. A woman would go out here and make it seem like they can't find nothing, but they the big fish, and they not even trying to get real fishermen to catch them. Like they don't hang out like a man that's going deep sea diving fishing and he looking for swordfish. Do you even is you a catfish? You know what I'm saying? Like when have you ever seen a catfish trophy? Like they took a catfish and put it on stuffed it and put it on their wall. Because it's called a bottom of the barrel type fish. So if a man going and he's out here sword fishing and this and that, do you even know a man that goes sword fishing? Do you ever been on a sailboat and go for it? Because it's fun. I've been fishing on the back of the boat, and they reels are bigger than the boat. Feel like they hanging there off that thing. The reel about this fat. I mean, it's just a different the weight of they line can pull a little small tree out of your pond that you fish in.
Mm.
I mean, it's just different.
Brian said, "You know, ladies, wear your hair how you want. You still gotta have some class about it." And I agree.
Right.
Brian said, "Oh, us men get catfished all the time."
I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone because what they say. Okay, in a pond or in a small what's now you're gonna get a certain kind of fish, right? So
Hmm.
when dudes that really that fish, that true fishermen, they go to these reservoirs, they go to these big old lakes where they can dry their boat down and shove it in the water and leave it there and while they go out. And and people don't even realize, okay, you don't put yourself in a big enough pond to want to be caught by a big fisherman.
Hmm.
You steady going into the little pond where you got fishing poles swinging it out there and stuff like that there. And then you thinking, oh, look at this fisherman here. You know what quality of person that you really going after, or the quality of person that if you go to the to the store, you know how they say on Martin Luther King and every place is what hood it. If you go to the corner store in all these hood, this and that, you know the quality of men that's gonna be at these certain spots. You know the kind of men gonna be hanging out at the store, the hey baby, and then that, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
Okay, if you feel like you above these standards, why you don't ever try to chase the type of men that you say that you qualify for?
Well, it's not that you're trying to seek someone. A lot of times, women are placed in those situations just for that attention seeking point.
Yeah,
They just like that attention. It doesn't mean that that's someone that they would even consider to be serious with.
yeah, but
Not all the
but
time.
it's the same person that will still put themselves in that type of thing. Then they'll say, "I can't find no good men."
Right. I get you.
You
I
feel
get
what I'm saying?
Yes.
I can't find quality men. Are you even putting yourself around quality men?
Right.
And see, that's the problem. And when
Because you can't go to the green room and say, I'm going in here to look for my husband.
quality, right?
That is not the place.
Right. So let me tell you something. Green Room didn't start off like this.
Yep.
Green
It
Room
used to be
started
a
off there.
quality place,
It
place
used to be a
probably. It was probably different.
quality place. The best pool shoes, the best everything came through there. I'm just gonna say it like this here. White and blacks. That was a meeting point where white boy, black boy went, and shot pool against each
Hmm.
other and stuff like that. And then now it then kind of got to the point that they done scared away like the quality white boys that used to come down there. It
Yep.
used to be quality people that used to come down there and mingle with people, and now a lot of people say you're gonna have to come on our side. You're gonna have to come to Madison. You got to come over here on our turf for us
Right.
to mingle with you.
They scared.
And you know what I'm saying? Like ladies, you can't go over there in Madison and go in one of them restaurants and start twerking and thinking you're gonna get a quiet demand. I done seen they already start tearing up the broken egg. They go to the broken egg, they twerk up in there, they dance up in there. I done seen them because I done did work up in there. So I done seen them acting before. I was like, why y'all? Because when we went, they supposed to be closed. So they close at a certain time in the day,
Right.
like 2:30 or whatever, or 2 o'clock,
Right.
a certain time, and the ladies still be in there drinking and don't won't leave, and they have to just really, they just sit back and wait it out because they don't want to. Um,
Start no uproar.
yeah, because they know a lot of them ladies, just like you seen in New York, where the ladies, because they didn't get in, they charged them for the hot sauce. They tore up the diner. They tore up a whole diner, and three of them got arrested. Three ladies, because they went through there and destroyed a whole diner. And then get what the owner got mad at
What?
the men for not stopping them. And see,
What
we
men? His customers?
no, the customers and the men that work there. And see,
Mm,
people don't realize, like, men know now that they can't put their hands on ladies and stuff like this here. You know, it causes all kind of stuff. You work somewhere. It's not even the policy that you're supposed to put your hands on people. That's
yeah.
for security, and that's for certain little things. You supposed to hire security if you want somebody to stop somebody from raiding your shop or this and that. That's why you got camera system, and that's what the camera was for. The camera caught the women destroying everything and everything.
I was in the dollar store tonight and
Uh,
looking at this guy. I would not even think that he would be in there stealing. An older gentleman, clean cut, in there had his pockets full. The dude was like, "Man, I told you stop coming here taking this stuff." He was emptying his pockets. Had even bar of soap in his, like a family pack of soap in his pocket. I'm like, people.
yeah, cause see, people don't realize, and this what fools ladies sometimes. People don't realize the same people that steal have to get clean. They still clean clothes. They steal shoes. They can get clean to look a certain kind of way. So you look at a man and you think that because he's clean that he's a nice dude or whatever, whatever. But if you steal from a live for a living, wouldn't you look nice?
You should.
Right.
Whew. Dwayne said, I do every year. Fishing is different. He said some fish get caught every 4 months and they catch and release. Okay. Brian said, if you meet a chick on King Drive in any city, she'll help you fight and know who got food stamps for sale. My kind of girl.
That's a good one there.
Ah,
Good one there.
Brian said,
Hey,
you dating
and
the
hood
same
talk,
man in one
look, and
place.
hood talk, my type of girl too. But at the same time, only thing I'm telling people, you got to get the type of woman for you. See, women, some women will come out here and they will. All I'm saying is, people will complain about, their choices and this and that, and they ain't getting what they looking for. If you're looking for a certain type, put yourself over there where they at.
Mm-hmm.
Like women that started going to the cigar shop. Okay, even if you go to the cigar shop, I don't think men that is looking for a woman want the woman that's smoking the cigar. You understand? There's a difference of being
You turn into
in
fun
this.
girl.
It's a different thing of being in the cigar shop trying to look for the man, and there's a difference in lighting up a cigar and sitting up here smoking a big old cigar. Like that don't look cool on a woman.
Mm-hmm.
At certain things, it's the same thing when you see a woman smoke like regular Newports or nigga or Black and Mild. When women had them long little cigarettes and stuff, it looked more like a lady's cigarette. And now women are trying to get more like men and more like men, and they don't know. The more you get like men, the more that's a turn off to certain men. So you might feel like you're getting closer to men by being more like a man, but you're running off a certain kind of man that you might want.
Mm.
Because
Dwayne said Dwayne said you dating the same men in one place and you had most of them you committed coochie suicide.
What makes so bad? I understand exactly what he talking about when he said committing
Coochie
coochie.
suicide. What that mean? Tell me, elaborate.
What he mean, like you go and you deal with these certain type of men that ain't going nowhere, this and that. You having children by them and all that, and that's kind of like coochie suicide. Because once you have children by a certain brand of man, how you got men, you got children by a thug here, thug there, or you got a certain kind of dude that's coming around that's you know, this nice guy, once he realized because the children gonna be more like their daddy. So once he get around and he realized this what's going on, it gonna run him away.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how when a woman try to, you ever seen a woman, she'll go after one type of dude and then she'll turn around and say, I don't want this type of dude no more. I done dealt with the thugs. I'm going after the good guy now. And you go
Oh
after the
Lord,
good guy, he can't handle it because you still got a lot of characteristics from dealing with a hood
a
dude.
rough guy. Mm-hmm.
I'm saying so you might
When
talk a
you
little
trying to do
rough,
some things with this guy differently that you was doing, I
right?
can see that.
And it's conflicting to him because he's like, ooh, I thought, you know what I'm saying? I thought she was like this here. But see, say if he's attracted to you, maybe a rough woman. So now he attracted to you, but then when he see all the quirks that come with you, he like, shit, I can't bring this over here. You feel what I'm saying? Like his parents raised him a certain way, and now he feeling, I went and chose this woman, but my people ain't gonna like this because they feel like they raised me better to make a better choice than this. You feel what I'm saying? Like you,
Mm-hmm.
if you go out and you're a man with means, or that's when he say suicide. You're a man with means, and you go out there and you meet a woman that already got 2 kids or 3 kids, or this and that. She might be the nicest woman for you in the world, but once she bring her and the kids over here, then the parents gonna say, son, what, I mean, what you doing? Like, don't you want kids one day? Don't she already done having kids? She done sit up there and said, I'm through. She talking about she through at 30. She already got 3 kids. She done. And you want to just get started. That's the suicide we talking about when women don't pick the right type of man they want, and later on they want this man, but what he's trying to get now, she can't give it to him. She already had her tubes tied 3 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? She can't give him no kids. She can't give him this. She can't give him that. And then he might want this. He might want that. So, and I was telling dude the other day, and most of them, even the ladies, agree with me. If if a man ain't got, see, most men that settle down and get married, this and that, they already got kids. They already probably got potential grandkids coming and stuff like that. So they not looking for that. So when they hook up with a lady, it's a different, it's a different. If you ain't got no kids, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I already got mine. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But a man with no kids and he get with a woman, he wants some kids.
Yeah.
Period. Ain't no man walking around here and don't want no lineage. Don't want nothing. Even the gay men want to go out here and bump some of these straight women and have some kids, even though they don't want. You know what I'm saying? Just like you remember I put up the story the other day with a gay dude. He got a woman pregnant and everything, talking about having kids, we're talking about getting married, and now he done switched the marriage thing. He supposed to be marrying a gay guy. He done turned all the way to a whole woman now. And he talking about marrying a whole another dude. You
On
know,
that wedding day.
same date. Like crazy, man. And I'm looking at all the pictures and I'm like, if you didn't know this man was like this, that's on you. That's
Right.
women supposed to be real smart. They got all these gay friends, and you can at least take one of your gay friends around and say, "What you think about him?" You talking about her? Him? You mean her? I was just saying.
I didn't read the other one. Dwayne said, when I say catch and release,
Oh, hold on. Go ahead. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, go ahead.
he said, when I say catch and release, they're in the same place and dating the men in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he was elaborating on.
Uh-huh. Catching the same type of men and then throwing them back out there, and then mad because all these in the same pond. It's the same. You fishing in the same pond. How you fishing in a, like they say, this a bass and a catfish pond? Why you looking for sword fishes up in here?
You have limited areas,
Right.
limited
You around
product.
here looking for perch, sword fishes, all kind of stuff in a in a pond that only got a certain kind of fish in there. Uh-oh.
He said, "Preach. It's a turn off, man. It turns a man off."
Mm.
Chelsea said, "What would be the reason a man wouldn't want children, in your opinion?"
Wouldn't want you. Uh for a man to not want children, maybe they might have had a lot of brothers and sisters,
Oh
or,
no, I had a lot of brothers and sisters. I didn't
or,
want any kids. So
or
yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe, like sometimes it's some people dream to have a child. Look at you. It's some people dream to have a child and stuff like that, and sometimes it's just like other people. It's just not their dream. But one thing about a man sometimes can change his. He got a bigger window to change his mind, and sometimes a woman has a small window, and she feel like she got a bigger window just like a man, and that's not true. My granddaddy, he had four more kids at 60 with my grandmama with his second wife. Like it done been men that he had the first wife, the second wife, this and that. He had kids. What woman that you said that she got married once? I had three kids. I got married twice. I had three more, and I got married. No, she had the same first three kids and went through all the marriages. You know what I'm saying? And they're just truth, being honest.
he said Chelsea had a good question, but you answered correct.
Hold on. Oh my bad. Hold on.
You know,
Oh, okay. All right.
she had the question about the children. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Chelsea, some men would rather be financially stable or in a stable relationship before having kids.
Yeah. But I don't know a lot of men that wouldn't wouldn't want kids. I don't. And then I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure there's men out there like that because like I done had, but they all regretted it later on in life. They all regretted it. Like, even when I think about some of the men in my life that said they didn't want kids, they got married and then they got to the point that they couldn't have kids no more. And they
Mhm.
always thought, well, what if we adopt? What then they want to go through the whole adoption thing
Uh-huh.
because it's not really yours. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And sometimes adopted child will sometimes come up and maybe change on you. So you never know.
They probably grow up and kill you these
Or
days.
want
The
or
other
want
kids.
or want to know they real that see that what go on now. They want to see they want to know who they real mom and dad. I'm be
Yeah,
like,
what made
I
them?
done
Who did
growed
I
up,
come
man.
from?
I done growed up and I realized I don't look nothing like you. Now we ain't even got the blind same blood type, Leo. Okay, I'm just saying.
Chelsea said granddaddy wasn't playing no games.
He would.
Kiki Wyatt, oh yeah, she has a lot of children. You know the singer Kiki Wyatt?
How old is she now? Oh, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. How old was Kiki Wyatt when she had her children?
She's still having them now.
Okay, we gonna see how old she is, cause her last child was in 2015. She ain't got but
Mhm.
no. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see.
She
Oh
has
well,
11
11
children.
yeah, yeah, but we got to see how old she is too. Let me see. People have 11 children, but yeah, these folks sometimes be. Let me see how old is her. Let me see. Oh man, she was born in 1982. She ain't but 40. She ain't but 40 this year. She done already had her 11. She ain't but 40 this year. So it's still the same thing I'm saying. You know, even though they having a lot of kids, they ain't having them past the 40. You know, she was all them kids already made. Her last kid was in let me see. I'm trying to see who was her last. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Three, three baby fathers. She got three baby fathers.
Right.
Yeah. But like I said, I mean, I think the last child.
She just had a baby like recently or something
Let me see.
after she divorced her husband,
Let me see.
her second husband.
What year was Kiki Wyatt last child?
According to Vibe.com, Wyatt and Daring married
20,
in October 2018 and welcomed their first child and son, Kairiah David, in January 2020.
20.
Hmm.
That was her 11th child.
2 years old.
And then guess what they call it? A miracle baby. Let me share this because we always do. You see that?
Hmm.
11th child and a miracle baby boy. So we got to realize she is she is and at that time she was because if she 49 she was 38 then. So her last baby was at 38. So we might make it feel like she been doing it all her life, but now they ain't going into they 40s and 50s and 60s with still making babies. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
we know.
yeah, that's
I
what
mean,
I'm
she was
saying.
just talking about her with, having the
Uh,
children and stuff like that.
yeah, she was still 38. She still was younger. You wasn't young, but she was younger though.
Hmm.
And that's what I be trying to tell people sometimes. Like we would look at certain things and we would be thinking that women been doing this for a long time. All right, let's
As I said, and Ebony, she's still gonna be having kids at 50. Watch.
nah. They already called that a
It
miracle, baby.
sure is.
They already called that a baby. But
Ebony said by all three husbands.
yeah, but you got to think about when she started. She started way
Or
in.
18.
Yeah, she been getting it in. But she is
Oh,
38 and they talking about a miracle baby. So I mean, for women that see sometimes they trying to convince women to wait till 35 and 40 to even start having kids, and that's just not true. I done raised dogs, and if you raise a dog out they prime and then you try to wait, you might get one little, but that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Dwayne said, why would a man want to have kids before marriage with a fly by night woman? Rather a wife and leave you and kids have no father. Another choices we make. Well, that baby was 2020. That was at the beginning of the pandemic. That's what we just looked at. He's 2 years old now.
Right. Yeah. Look, y'all be thinking about just
We
had
forgot we were closed in for 2 years.
right. Y'all be thinking about just had a baby. No.
That was in 2020. We just looked it up. Man, Kiki White must got some bum. can't pull out that thing.
Ah,
I know it's bomb.
yeah.
You should want a
And,
financial
and let's and
stability.
let's say now that child is 2 and finna grow on 3. So I don't think I can bet my money on it that that probably is Kiki last child. She might get lucky and knock out another one, but I doubt it. Even with all the technology we got now, you can't you can't stop because even when my mama had me, like it's caught on your body. The doctors told her if you don't have another child by such time, you ain't gonna be able to have no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Hmm.
caught on each and everybody's body. Some people can, yeah, like I said, the norm is not, like normal people is not the outliers. See, we always try to go and get the 2%, the 2% of people, the 3% of people, and try to put it on everybody. And that
Hmm.
ain't how everybody is built. Your body ain't built like that. You ain't taking care of your body like that. Have these people destroying their body, drinking wine every week, all this, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, popping pills, on what you call it? What's that headache medicine that they always take?
Etc. What BCs?
PCs.
Hmm.
I mean, they on all kind of stuff and think they gonna get the same outcome as one of these old natural women. They've been doing this thing all their life. What is it?
Dwayne, that's true. Sadly, sometimes love is blind. We also make crazy decisions when we are in love and lust. Chelsea, you are correct. We have done it. We have.
Yeah. Okay, let me see what I got next up. Cause boy, I slowed down a little bit. Okay, what that say? Ta-da.
Are you with your first love or are you on your 10th love and still counting? Really? That what you gonna do? Love? What you mean love?
That's Kiki Wide, ain't it? Okay, my bad.
Well, a lot of times just because you be in relations, it doesn't mean that you were in love. There are only certain people that you actually like love that really was like taken serious or whatever.
Yeah. And then I think, like I say, I think this stuff sometimes like crack, like you might get somebody that you really like or really love, and then you try to put everybody, trying to compare everybody to this person, and you never get that same high again, and it don't never live up to that first love you had. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And people are always searching. It's just like crack. Everybody always searching for that first person that you fell in love with, and thinking that same person,
And
that
it's
same
not
love,
gonna be the same.
right?
Even like, childhood friends or whatever that you really just had a thing for. I really feel that just because, if you see this person, they are not children anymore. They have grown into different people. So they would not be the same person that you know now.
I'm sick of what's not calling me.
Chelsea, good night, y'all. Let me head be good. Miss Bella, stay beautiful. Good night, Chelsea. I'm with you. I'm so sleepy. Ever said
Oh,
I'm on the 38th.
all right, man.
Oh
You
Lord.
got a good one coming out. You about to push out. Hey, hey. Let me see what the day is. Let me see. Let me see. Do you got any children that's born in May, Ebony? Because I think you done made a baby. You mess around and make a baby on your birthday. Cause I had to realize like I was made on my mama's birthday. So my mama's birthday was November the 9th, and then you just count out your 9 months, and that's how you get when you got here.
Oh wow.
I'm just saying. He
He
said,
said, "Here come the lies. You asking for a body count? Oh no, I hope not. We ain't count no bodies tonight. We about to get ready to count sheets.
uh,
Nope, they born in June and September.
ain't June after May? Okay, she had some late baby. She probably was hunching all her birthday month.
All the month.
Okay, last subject for the night. Go ahead with Miss Bella.
Pardon me. Is it more important what the ladies think about you or men? I feel that if you're working on being with that person, it matters what that man thinks. But the life we living for people. A lot of things and decisions we make these decisions for people, and the people are mostly other women.
Mm, good, somebody told the truth tonight. See, I guess all this truthfulness that made people come out and just tell the truth. See, we had such a good show because people were being honest. People being honest tonight. People wasn't capping. See, I think I started off right because I broke down the meaning, what I was talking about, how I was talking about, it, and all that good stuff. Read what was
Brian said, "Hey man, them Cancerian women got that can't pull out too. Oh wow, y'all putting bad karma out there talking about babies. You better not keep it in. You better put a hat on it." He said, "Y'all putting pregnant on a bruh's mind." She said, "The rain white, right? They trying to get me caught up.
oh
It
no,
is your birthday.
no, guess
Behave,
what?
y'all."
I'm just trying to warn you.
Before
I'm,
you go there.
I'm trying to warn you because see, birthday behavior, you like, yeah, I think I need to get me some for my birthday, and you make that old late night phone call. That. Hey, I need you to stop through. It's my birthday. Everybody got that birthday call, and I think Evan I already made her birthday call,
Excuse me.
and see, hold on, Lord, there. Yep, it's about that time. We gonna let you get off. We gonna let the what's her name? Cause see, she just waiting to see. She said, "I'm gonna do this show and I'm gonna have a little fun. I'm gonna have my little birthday. What's her name? And then when these kids go to sleep, pot out." And let's do this again, just for the birthday girl, the birthday girl, the birthday girl, the birthday girl. Happy birthday! Sing it to her, Miss Bella.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ebony. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Hold on, let me do it for her. All right. And how they say all the time, how we came in is how we going out. You got anything
Yeah.
else for us, Miss Bella?
I don't. Good night,
All
everybody. I
right.
enjoyed you guys tonight.
Good
Brian,
night.
Delana,
Good night.
Ebony,
Good
Chelsea,
night.
Mike,
Oh,
everybody.
I gotta do this.
Tasha, Nina.
No, God! No, God, please, no, no,
And
no!
look.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Oh yeah. Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes, look at it.
Dwayne said that's not the song she wants to hear. She want to hear "Go Shorty, It's Your Birthday."
Got him! Got him! Cold. She belongs to the streets.
See, any other time I play some of that birthday music, but I can't do it. I can't do it. All right. We'll see y'all next Monday and Tuesday. It was a nice
Next
show.
week.
Um, like I said, happy birthday, Miss Ebony. And though it will come around May now. Don't you have no new one. I did warn you. Look at that. Hey, Shorty, it's your birthday. We just don't want her to get, you know, plugged up. You know, you know what I'm saying? So I warn you. So
Right.
let me tell you, Miss Lady, they do make female condoms. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, but enough of that.
Y'all gonna be right here trying to make babies, and Wayne already told you, bro.
I'm telling you, man. See y'all later, man. It was
All right.
nice. Next Monday and Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Be here or be square. We're gonna have some more fire subjects for hood talk. And don't forget to like and share. It don't cost nothing. It don't cost nothing.
Yes.
Just
All
hit that
right.
button. See y'all later.
Good night, everybody.